Messages from Shaltazar, Finding the Light Within. Greetings, dear ones. We are Shaltazar, the Gavish Baninu, the energy of 33, the Master Teacher. And we have come forth at this time to bring you divine wisdom. Wisdom that will hopefully help you through these troubled, difficult, and challenging times. Take a deep breath and feel us, for we are with you now and forever. What you are going through may feel difficult, may feel challenging, may feel onerous. For those of you who feel deeply, for those of you who are sensitive, the emotion is more intense. For this, we are truly sorry. But let us tell you, the feelers, the sensitive ones, play a very important role in what is about to unfold on your planet. You are in the energy of the great potential for change, and no change is not an option. We have told you before, the ancient civilizations of Atlantis and Lemuria went through a similar energy, but their desire to keep the status quo, their desire not to change, prevented their civilizations from continuing to grow. Humanity will always exist on your planet, so please do not be afraid that what is coming forth will annihilate you, for it will not. The energy of the great potential for change is all about change. It is about giving you an opportunity as a civilization, but more so as individuals, the potential to change. For when the individual changes, so too does the whole. And we hear you cry out, but what kind of changes must we have to save humanity, for humanity to continue to expand and flourish? And we would suggest to you that if you look around, you will observe that the polarities have become intense. You will see all around you the extremes of the duality showing up. You will see strong darkness, and you will see strong light, and that is for purpose. We would suggest that they who are in the light are very frustrated with they who are in the darkness, and those in the darkness cannot understand the naive attitude of those in the light. This divisiveness, this extreme of polarities, is deliberate. There is an opportunity, yes, a great opportunity, to find the moderate ground, to find the sweet spot between the polarities which exist on your planet. When you do so, those who are working the darkness may come closer to the light, and those who are working the light may more fully understand why those who are displaying behaviors of darkness are doing so. It is possible that the frustration, fear, anger, disappointment, despondency, and depression, which many in your world are feeling at this time, is causing the darkness to come forth in such abundance. It is time to tear down the foundations of humanity in order to rebuild them. But the foundations of your world were constructed by you, the individuals who inhabit the planet. And if they are to be torn down and rebuilt, that too must be the work of the citizens of planet Earth. So the question you may ask is, how can I, the individual, change in order to transform the foundations of humanity? You may have noticed that those who have awakened, those who have been doing the work, those who are on a path to greater consciousness, have been experiencing many more ups and downs of late. And so, in a microcosm, they are experiencing the extremes of the polarities. We would suggest it is probably very unfortunate for them. But we can assure you that all of you can move above the swing of the pendulum. You can find the peace, the tranquility, the calmness when you let go of the ego, the sense of false self, when you let go of the mind and you feel more. But we hear you cry out when we feel it hurts. It hurts deeply. The feelings are so unpleasant and heavy. And yes, we understand, but the only way to heal the emotional traumas, the emotional hurts, is for you to go deep within yourself into the abyss. To dive deep within you to that part that has been scarred by your personal history, by your emotional pains. You must find the root causes of your emotional upheaval. If you are not prepared to go within and heal your wounds, then you will more likely continue the bumpy ride of the extreme polarities. We invite you to shine light upon your darkness, to make friends with the uncomfortable, unpleasant, difficult, and challenging emotions that are coming up. They are not coming up as punishment. They are not coming up as judgment. They are not coming up as retribution or even karma. They are your friends. They are here to tell you that a new balance must be achieved within each one of you. We know many of you take your journey very seriously, and for that we commend you. But we are suggesting that you lighten up, that you ease up, that you take time for more self-love and self-care. Find a balance that allows you to be more at ease more of the time. This journey through the trials and tribulations of the energy of the great potential for change is not yet over. When will it be over? We hear you cry. And that, we would say, is up to you. It will end when you reach the tipping point, when you reach that point where more of you have found inner peace, no matter how much suffering, no matter how much darkness is within and around you. When you come to love the darkness as much as you love the light. For the way the polarities will become one is when you no longer think of them as opposites. When you no longer think of them from the perspective of the duality. When you allow yourself to find the unity within. And we realize that light feels so much better than darkness, but we would suggest to you that darkness is merely the absence of light. And when you are in that place of darkness, when you are in that place that is so uncomfortable, just realize that your light has been turned down. It has not been totally extinguished. Light is within you always and forever. So be gentle when your inner light has been dimmed. Do not be afraid. Do not scream. And do not be worried that there are ghosts in the room. Embrace the darkness. When you embrace the darkness, you will notice that the light within begins to move from a flicker to a flame. When you experience your sojourns in the tunnel of darkness, the energy which feeds your light has been diminished. This happens because sometimes you get too involved in what is going on around you. You are focusing on the past or the future. The pandemic that you have named COVID-19 is an opportunity for you to go inward. There is no coincidence that there are lockdowns, that there are stay-at-home orders, that there is isolation. This is your opportunity to get to know yourself to a greater degree, to learn who you are, and to love all parts of you as the Source does. When you are feeling alone, when you are feeling lonely, when you are feeling heartbroken, when you are feeling depressed, when you are feeling isolated, when you are feeling deprived, it is up to you to increase the energy to your pilot light. Learn to turn that ember into a blaze. And of course, the easiest way to do so, as we have told you many times before, is self-love. Turn off the news, turn off your smart devices, and move away from the annoying crowd. Simply be present with yourself in stillness. Call upon us, for we are always available to send you the unconditional love of Source. But there are times when the energy of your planet is being recalibrated, and it seems as if we are not as available, and that is for purpose. For you must learn resilience. You must learn adaptability. You must learn to tap into the infinite source of love that is within you. Even when the connection to us is not as strong, does not seem to be available, you can still find your inner love. Find it in every cell of your body. Learn to retreat, relax, let go, surrender, and go within. When the outer world feels too onerous, too difficult, too challenging. Many of your human brothers and sisters are suffering greatly, and many have left their human forms to return home. That is happening so you may move to higher levels of consciousness if you choose. They are making space on your planet for change to occur. But it is up to you, the inhabitants of planet Earth, what you wish that change to be. Reflect, ruminate, and decide what changes you are ready to bring forth in your life. Will the changes you bring forth create more darkness, more absence of light, more divisiveness, more infighting? Will you allow the extremes of the polarities on your planet to intensify? Or will the changes you make bring forth more light? If you want the extremes of the polarities to mitigate, if you want to create a more balanced life, a more harmonious existence for you and all of humanity, then tap into the endless source of light that is within you. Let go of your human trivialities and connect to that part of you which has been here many times before. Where your planet goes from this point forth is up to you. Will you choose more darkness or more light? We bring you this message from a place of love. Our love for you is unconditional and everlasting. Go forth, dear ones. Go forth and find the light within, so you may shine it brightly upon all of humanity. And so it is, and so it shall be.